What's up, YouTube? Rich Gamer here. Rich Gamer 997 here. Today we're back on MLB The Show 18. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave me a like, make sure to leave me a comment, and yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. Let's play. Batting cage contact. Hurts. I had my tooth pulled out today, so my mouth kind of hurts. I wasn't even gonna scream. I was just gonna take pills, pain pills, and go to sleep. Giants.
And we've got a pinch hitter into the on-deck circle now as he'll hit with a runner at second and nobody out.
Now batting, first baseman, with Primetime.
And that misses, ball one. 3 runs already home here. This is skied into short left center. Galvis backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out. Jake Barrett comes on from the pen, hoping to finish. 5-2, the final score tonight. The Arizona Diamondbacks lost the plate 3 times in the 8th, helping propel them to the win. Robbie Ray hangs win number 11 on his line. Archie Bradley hammers down.
End of postseason. Season is over. Ran the off season. Same off season.
An early winter check-in. The player is offered advice on contract matters. The player is not content with the way he's being used.
Oh, I'm a starter. That's what's up. That's for sure. I'll take that. I was about to break out. That's the regular season. Catch a rising star.
Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona,
Opening
MLB
day.
Network is on the air. Today, the opener of this 3-game set between the Colorado Rockies and the Arizona Diamondbacks.
Chase Field.
Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Rich Primetime. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard up the middle. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Rich Primetime. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a ball pulled hard but fouled off to the left. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that one just missed outside. Curveball that time, not even close. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. A curveball hit right back at him. And he'll flip this one on to first as he works his way out of the... Digging in once again, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1.
2 walks in this inning already, so he can't expect to stay out there much longer if he puts somebody else on. We'll see if he can find it.
Hit in the air down the right field line. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just a 1 run will be allowed to score.
Welcome to the stream.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Francisco Lindor.
Ready for another shot now.
I got the deal. I'm a starter.
He's singled and grounded out
Intentionally
so
walk
far.
Lindor.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of
Primetime
the
is
plate
an
with
MLB
pop,
starter, making
defense,
$2.7 million for
GM's
1
dream
year.
right here.
Here's Yasmani Tomas. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. And that misses. Ball 4. A runner coming to score.
My mouth is hurting.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Manuel Mejia, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
2 runs.
Man, when you're trailing, you
We
hate
got
to give
no
up
rough
any
day
runs, but
for
walking
Edwards.
one in is especially painful. Now the lead is extended, and a base hit could blow the lid right off this thing.
Trying to pick things up where he left off. Rich Primetime. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Before the first pitch, a check at first. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch coming. Here it is. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
You better not strike out Lindor.
Hit to first. On the back, pick it up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And we'll see what he can do here. 2 on, 2 away, 2 home so far this inning. On the ground down the first baseline. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So it's
even though I didn't want to play first base, they gave me the starting position as the first baseman, so I'm going to take it.
Digging in and looking for more, Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Right to second. Right to the second baseman. Way to hit the ball. Time.
Oh, man, you can't. And a nice job here to come in and slam the door. That's his first save of the season, but it certainly won't be his last.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. Now from Chase Field in the capital city of Phoenix, Arizona, MLB The Show is on the air. Shelby Miller is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Big arm from Shelby Miller from the right side, 95 to 96. Good sinking action and a pretty good straight changeup. You'll know if he's on early if you see lots of swings and misses on the fastball. And if that's the case, the power breaking ball comes into play. When he's on, he can be awfully tough to beat.
Now we'll step off the rubber and go to first. And the runner back. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Now a long throw to third. And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Grounded to the right. A dive, but he can't get a glove on it. It's through for a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dero, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Manuel Mejia. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. Sent toward first. Only play will be to the pitcher covering, and the runners are able to move up. With that, let's take a look at the hometown Diamondbacks lineup card. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Matty, they have to be very happy with Alex Bregman right now. The guy is in the middle of the lineup, and when he's in the middle, things just happen. Guys in front of him get on, he drives them in, and if not, he has the ability to get things started and set the guys up behind him. He's a force.
The flip to the pitcher covering, as that will retire the side. Standing in, Jose Arrojo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Jose Arrojo. That's a name for you.
Line to the right side.
Come on,
and the Rockies are into the hit column. There's their first base knock. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. Striding in once again, Rich Primetime. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And
right
that ball
in the
gets
gap.
Down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll get there
First
as the Diamondbacks get him in a scoring position on the leadoff double.
Second.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at-bat.
Bring his new dollars.
The 3-1 pitch. And that's low, ball 4. Digging in for his second at-bat, Manuel Mejia. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time. Now the 2-1. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
The 0-2 delivery. Tapped down the line. Fielded cleanly. Throw to second will be in time, but the run's going to come in and score. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just the 1 out. Ready once again, Rich Primetime. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Tapia racing back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Warning track.
Ready for another chance? Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Bregman on at first. Nobody out. Fly ball out toward right field. Waiting on it is Brinson. 1 out. Up next for Arizona, Rich Primetime. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, that liner drilled the pitcher right on the mound. Nice recovery play to get the second out, but we'll have to make sure he's okay on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off,
it seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
9-1 is the way this one ends. Arizona jumped out to an early lead.
H24. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining.
Live inside Chase Field, we're getting ready for baseball from the desert. Today, Patrick Corbin, a left-hander from New York State, is the starter on the mound. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, like a lot of guys, Matty, Patrick Corbin all the way back from Tommy John surgery. From the left side, good fastball, 93 to 95. Little overhand curveball. Will slider, his best off-speed.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. And after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Rich Primetime, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch coming, here it is. And the changeup is way low that time. These Rockies guys, they come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich Primetime, comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. A ball and no strikes.
Down in the dirt.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Tapia's in pursuit. Makes the play, one away.
Left center.
So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Carlos Geronimo. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Swinging a soft liner. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well executed.
Over 2 fly outs.
Here's the cleanup hitter.
Bases loaded, 2 outs.
It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this?
Crazy,
he
right?
is. They get the force at second base.
It's like it bounced off the fucking mound to the shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Trevor Story. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Grounded to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is leading off the inning. Rich Primetime, and they'll need him to get something going here.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game.
Wow.
Only
Hit
down
it right to the
by
center
one.
fielder
All they need to
again.
do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra
That
base hit
ball
away
in the
from
curve,
tying
it
this thing
didn't
up.
do shit. It went straight to the center
crowd
field.
is loving it as they jumped
Yeah,
out in front in the
right.
bottom of the 8th, and they
And
did
that's
what
all
they
that
had to do in the
matters.
9th.
MLB The Show has baseball from the Valley of the Sun, Chase Field in Phoenix. Lance McCullers will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, Lance McCullers might have the best right-handed breaking ball in the game of baseball. Has the kind of hard slider that he could throw 4 or 5 times in a row and still get swings and misses. Good fastball, too. 93 to 95 miles an hour. Wipeout, and I mean wipeout breaking ball. His changeup has gotten better every year. If he's throwing strikes early, he's a nightmare on hitters.
The 1-0 home. Count now, a ball and a strike.
Sam. Late on that one.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, D-Row, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with it.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Schwarber moves over, and that's the 3rd out. So nothing. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Early.
The windup and the 0-1. Liner toward right center, and the Diamondbacks have their first hit of the game.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup.
So here's Francisco Lindor now, head-to-head with Erasmo Ramirez. He has 9 base hits in 42 ABs. He's taken him deep once. 0-2 count, and the pitch. In the air to straightaway right. Piscotty on his horse. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. On to first, a double play.
And go back and he started running. Like, why is he running?
So coming to the plate, Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up. First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count.
Slider. Slider was on the outside.
On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. Bradley is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Slow. It's crazy. It was really slow.
So striding in, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at bat. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive, base hit. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
Dero, they call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zipped right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor. Last time up, he was hit by a pitch. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. Pick up 3 runs. Next for the Dodgers, Keith Horton. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Hard on the ground to first. Primetime comes up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Yeah, and they just keep on keeping on. Got a nice little run going here, winning 4 in a row and playing with a lot of confidence. Success is never guaranteed in this game, so you have to appreciate it when it comes.
4-2 the final score tonight. Arizona used a 3-run 7th to help propel them to the win. Tuesday night baseball here on the show from Chase Field in Phoenix. Next up for Los Angeles, Cody Bellinger. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now, attempt here. Primetime has it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1-2. So digging in now, Rich Primetime. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Laid on that curveball.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. Been a middling start to the season as they come in 2-3 over their first 5.
Yeah, guys, dropping yesterday was a heartbreaker without question. But you know what? You find a way. You show up to the yard today, you get out of the cab, and you watch countless hours of video, and you try and formulate a game plan to get this back to 500. 1-1 to start the road trip, and you're moving in the right direction.
So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Heading after it is Piscotty. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Jammed up on that one.
Into the box now, Rich Primetime. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Very weakly on the ground, but it's foul. Strike one.
Change up.
The 0-1 delivery. And that one just missed outside. Takes a knee-high fastball.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the way pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Oh, look out. Shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Hit it to third. Wow.
Coming to the plate now, Travis Shaw, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Hard to the right side. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And a good effort as he's able to stick with it and get the 3rd out of the inning.
Stopped it.
1 left.
Go out in the infield.
Now to the
What's up,
plate.
H24?
Primetime.
Welcome to the stream.
Rich Primetime.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And there's one he'd like to have over again. Missed high with the slider.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
To short. Right to him. He'll send it on to Castro at second, and the inning is over. 1. Striding in once again, Salvador Perez. He singled his last time up. 1-1. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. Oh, he may have been a little disoriented there or something. That's going to allow his man to reach first safely. Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpen, such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
Out the way.
Ready once again, Rich Primetime.
First baseman, Rich Primetime.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Now that ball's hit well deep down the left field line, headed toward the foul pole. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of pitches. He's confident in his stuff. He is pounding the zone. He's got 2 quick outs. You better pull the trigger.
Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double.
Well, his team took the lead, and he's able to notch 2 outs, thinking he's going to shut him down here and preserve the lead. Not so fast. Batter comes up, laces a 2-out double, and is a base hit away from coming home to tie this thing.
And now with the possible tying run at second here, we're going to have a pinch runner as
pinch
they
run
try
for
to
me
get a little more
because he's
speed
slow
out
as
there.
turd, so I ain't got no problem with somebody pinch running.
Hey, it's hard to win games at any point, but to win games on the road, especially in this ballpark, so they are very happy with this.
It's an overcast afternoon here in the desert Southwest as we welcome you inside Chase Field.
Lost our first game.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Rich Primetime, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Back up the middle, scooped up on the backhand. A tag for one. On to first, and it's a double play, though that first run of the ball game is across the score. Here's Jackie Bradley now.
Jackie Bradley Jr.
Center fielder, Jackie
3-2 pitch.
Jr.
1-1-1 to first. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Okay, here's how the Snakes are lining up defensively. And can we please focus on Francisco Lindor, one of my favorite players in the game? Let's check a few boxes. Charisma, check. Switch hitter, check.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jackie Bradley Jr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to eat as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Primetime is there, and good hustle to get over and tag him for the out.
Last time I did that,
digging in to try it again. Rich Primetime comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1 ball and 1 strike to the Diamondbacks first baseman. The 1-1 home. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball.
That fucking early on the ball.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Ouch.
Leading off the inning, Rich Primetime, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First delivery to him on the way. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. As Scotty looks up. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him. And the D-backs have come back to tie things at 3.
The D-bags. All this crazy celebrations. I didn't even pick any of that celebration.
Everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rich Primetime.
Rich Primetime.
Here comes the first pitch. In the dirt here. And no advance. It's ball 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. And he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. In his career, Primetime has an eye-grabbing batting line, one that resides above the 340 plateau.
Matty, this is one of the best offensive forces in the sport. Not only an amazing batting average, but does it in a variety of different ways with that.
That one didn't have
Bradley
enough power.
will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Here's
the catcher, Salvador Perez. One away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Now the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. The second for 1. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the 9th. So they go quietly here in this half inning.
Lindor.
Well, the lineup was clicking for him in this contest, and the man you see there was a major contributor. For that, he's the top player of the game.
Well, when your one hit of the game is a home run, and it ends up being a really critical one,
I had a home run too. How
feel
come I
pretty
get
good.
freaking player
It
of the
wasn't
game?
a huge day on the stat sheet, but
Because
it led his team to a win, and that's all you can hope.
But he tied it up.
MLB The Show is at the gateway to the West, St. Louis, Missouri, and lovely Busch Stadium. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci. With that, the batting order for the visiting Arizona Diamondbacks. Here's Byron Buxton now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for St. Louis, center fielder, Byron Buxton.
Well, on the ground to first. Primetime takes it in. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first.
The one thing I love about Arizona is those jerseys, those uniforms. I love the light blue, the neon blue.
Up next for Arizona, Rich Primetime. He had a homer in the ball game yesterday afternoon.
Oh, got underneath that one.
Wong has a play.
I'm trying to drive it.
Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Carson Kelly. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Marte moving to his left. And that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon. Aerial view there. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Luke Weaver.
Average of 500.
Weaver.
Miller into the windup. Here he comes 0-1. To first. Primetime right there. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets
over 1.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Rich Primetime. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And he just misses with a curveball. Primetime, 23 years old. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Yeah, Matty, there's 3 dates. The time you get called
right
up,
to the shortstop,
the time you get to arbitration, and one when you finally hit free agency, where you have a chance to truly...
Ready for another chance? Rich Primetime. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Digging in once again, Harrison Bader. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Relief pitching can screw up a game, boy, I swear.
Fly ball out to right field. Sosa has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Giving chase is Bonifacio. He makes the play. Runner tags and heads for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Yeah, when you contact on the ball is always hit to somewhere.
Nice to get the first game of the series.
Never hit away or hit to the gap. It's always hit towards
Seems to
a
energize
fielder.
everybody the rest of the series.
8-5. Welcome to the Gateway.
And the timing in this game is just
Striding
so
into the
off.
box.
Because the
Rich,
timing that you
Primetime.
think
He'll get
you
to
should
take his
swing
first cuts
is
here.
never right. It's either you're too early or you're too late. But in your mind, it's the right time to swing.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set. Here it comes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Hammonds giving chase, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. Popped up. Wong shading to his right, and that's the third out. So no run. Stepping up now, Chris Vizcaino. No one aboard for him, and two gone here in the first. Takes this the other way to right. Sosa is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired.
Sosa. Sammy Sosa?
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rich Primetime comes into this at-bat 0-for-1 in the ballgame. Hit sharply toward the right side.
Wow.
Hammonds is there,
Some
two down.
horse trash if I ever seen it.
So striding in, Chris Vizcaino.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
And he'll step on first himself for the out. So now it'll be the four-hole hitter, Rich Primetime. He'll start the seventh, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
That second baseman went all the way out there to catch the ball.
Ready for another shot now, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. The 1-0 home. Hit to short. DeYoung fields it cleanly. Throw to first will be in time to record the final out. And the Cardinals have taken games 1 and 2 here at home.
2 games to the Cardinals.
A single run good enough to do it today. 1-0 the final. Afternoon baseball. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First delivery to him on the way. Hit in the air to right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. So only one hit in the inning on the solo shot, but so coming to the plate, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
You can tell this offense is getting frustrated, but this might be one you have to shower off. When a guy's locating like this, fastball at the knees and to both corners, it's going to be tough for them to do anything with it.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. 2-1. Hit hard up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now. So the fourth inning opens with a leadoff single.
I'm shocked he got to that pitch right there. In today's game of loading up, leg kicks, toe taps, dropping the hands, trying to create launch angle, that height hitter usually gets by.
Power swing and hit the dirt
Now it's the
ball.
all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor.
0-2.
This is line to left, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
The 0-1 delivery. Lifted in the air out to left.
Go back, fuck nuts. Why you running?
No one can get there as it falls.
Oh shit! It did fall.
Now, headed for third. The relay, and that's the first out.
Oh, I didn't expect that one to fall.
Stepping into the box, Rich Primetime.
You know, one time I choose not to run.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Curveball.
Hey, sped him up, slowed him down, got him down 0-2. I think he could pretty much go anywhere right here. I'd be surprised if anything misses over the heart of the plate.
Struck him out.
Curveball slider.
Standing in, Rich Primetime. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Need to go practice some hitting. Hit some sliders and curveballs. So these pitchers won't be safe at pitching anything.
Ready with the 1-0. Sliders in for a strike.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone is a must.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
Pitch 3 sliders.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
I swear I didn't mean to swing at that. My thumb did that.
Ready now.
I had nothing to do with it.
He's 1 for 4 for the game. From the stretch. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
1-0.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. Stopped on the slide by Wong. It's in time.
Wow, that was a great job to rob him of an RBI single. Showed some great athleticism, and it winds up being an RBI ground.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Yandy Diaz. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Hunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And try as he might, but he can't escape the tag there, and the inning is over. Cards forced his...
On paper, this had the makings of a real hard-fought game, but paper and reality, those are 2 different things. They pulled away and never looked back. How about to a tune of a 9-run victory?
11-2 is the way this ball game ends. Arizona get the win after banging out 16 total hits. Lance McCullers earns his...
A coach admonishes a hitter about pitch selection. A player who lacks plate discipline will likely get dismantled by top-notch major league pitching.
I said I got it, coach. Go take a walk. Enjoy this moment of being in first place. Because I'm no longer going to stay there for.
Position right on the San Francisco Bay. Henderson Alvarez be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last outing, only allowing 1 run. If he brings that kind of stuff to the ballpark, he has a chance to pitch another gem in this one.
Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in here hoping to make it 2 in a row as they broke a 3-game skid with a victory last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Row, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And the runner will score from second. And he's in safely to third as they take the lead with 2 runs scoring on the play.
A minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Into the box, Francisco Lindor. And now the Diamondbacks look
I think next time I create a guy, I'm going to make him a switch hitter.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Lifted the other way to left center. Inciarte on the run. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And a relay home. Tag applied by Brantley. He is out at the plate. So 2 runs.
Bulldog is slow as hell.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich. Primetime, and he's looking to add on to his 2 RBI game from earlier. Grounded back up the middle. Reined in. To second for 1. On to Freeman, and they turn the double play to end the inning. And that brings up Scott Schebler.
Right fielder, Scott Schebler.
1-1, here it is. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. There's 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is ready for another shot now. Rich. Primetime, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1.
Don't make your manager be the bad guy in this situation. I know you struggled a little bit right here. But you got to find a way to get through this 5th inning and qualify for that win.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center.
That's done, bitch.
Inciarte onto the garden netting and
second home run.
Two-run shot to straightaway center. Second home run early in the year, and this one gives them the lead.
I don't know what kind of
6-5.
chest bump that is, but they shouldn't have put it in the game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Now back, catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Out towards second. Throw on to first, and the Giants will be turned away here as that ends the inning. Giants leave a couple. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Rich Primetime will stand in again as we flash you back to the middle innings here. This was a big blow, a 2-run home run that really got his guys going.
Slider to seam. You know, is either going with the 12-6 curve or the slider.
Here's the first pitch to him. On the ground to the right side. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Well, with that base hit right there, D-Row, he's one double. He's 3/4 of the way to the cycle. He gets one more AB. All he needs is a double.
Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. If I'm hitting right here and I have a chance for a triple, Dan, guess who's tripping coming around second base?
That's it. Hang on for 2.
Pulling up.
Digging in and looking for more, Francisco Lindor. He singled his last time up.
Matty, he checks every box. Charisma, smile, hits from both sides of the plate with pop, defense, you name it. GM's dream right here.
He's set, and the 3-1 pitch. And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball 4. First and second now with one away. Here's Yasmani Tomas. So far 2 for 3 in this one.
Yasmani Tomas.
Here now the 2-2. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. To second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. 7th inning stretch time here at the ballpark. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Giants 5. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Rich Primetime, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. The 1-0 delivery.
Oh, jammed.
Freeman has room in foul territory, and he brings it in on the warning track.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
8-6 the final score tonight. The Arizona Diamondbacks used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Robbie Ray gets the win on the mound, his first of the year. AT&T Park here on a Tuesday night. Tonight the 2nd of 3 to start the week between the Arizona. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Rich Primetime. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. Here it comes. Dribbled up the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
There we go. That should be another
deep
home
to
run.
left center field. Looking up is Yelich. Into the bleachers and gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. Home run number 3 here in the early going. And the Diamondbacks strike first. It's 1-0.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do, and he's going to make you pay for it just like he did.
So stepping in, Wilmer Flores, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-1. Hit to first. He's got it to second for 1. On to first, and it's a well-turned 3-6-1 double play, and quickly there are 2 gone.
Oh, that's a rally killer right there. They were in great shape with 2 on and nobody out, but the double play is the last thing you want in that situation. Just a runner at third now, but there's 2 outs.
Digging in to try it again, Rich Primetime. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at-bat. That last at-bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Liner toward right center, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. The relay throw won't get him.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in for his second at-bat, Manuel Mejia. And their runners at the corners now. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he has to dive, but he's back in easily. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. And he'll try to get back now, but it's not going to work. The throw hangs him out. Ready for another chance. Ender Inciarte. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Working for the punch out, and the off. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Marte is there. 2 down. Digging in once again, Rich Primetime. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
That ball hung up there so
here's the
that he could
hitter.
track over there. He didn't even run. He was jogging over there to
didn't
catch
go
it.
his way as he popped out in foul territory. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one just missed outside. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Ooh, I think them painkillers are kicking in.
Now a good pitch on the inside part of the plate ties him up, and it's 1-1.
Don't do drugs and play baseball.
Oh, man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
The 1-1. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now.
And it would take care of your teeth better. You won't have to get them pulled out of your head.
This is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2.
Damn it. That mother.
1 out, nobody on.
Circle change. Throw a high fastball, you bitch. Oh, a slider.
Hit hard to the
Damn
right
it,
side.
let's go hit that shit late. Wow.
Line towards center field.
Can't believe that was a power swing.
There, 2 gone.
So much for that.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive that gets cut. He would have.
Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. He's got a chance.
Sometimes
to
you use
end
power
this one
swing,
and
it
send
works.
these fans home
It
happy
didn't
if
work
he
that
can get
time.
the ball deep enough into the gap. Hit hard toward the right side, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game. So now they'll have runners on the corners with
So that was supposed to be a foul ball.
So in now for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here to be the hero.
Popped up. Primetime is there, and he's got it for the first out.
Francisco came away with that one.
Final line score tonight. First for the victorious Giants.
The morning fog. So
292, 3 homers, 8 RBIs, getting it to 300, making the way up to 300.
Including a home run in last night's game. First things first, here's a throw over and a dive, but he's back in there. set and the pitch. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch. High in the air out to center field.
Oh,
Inciarte's there.
Crap, man.
And that retires the side.
Wow.
Striding in once again, Rich Primetime comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Looking at his career totals, Primetime has a real threat at the plate. Batting line sits at the .340 mark.
Yeah, Matty, I know in today's game, batting average isn't held in high regard, but for a career to be north of 300, you're doing it.
This is line to left. Goodwin is there, and he has it for the out. Up next for Arizona, Rich Primetime.
Need a little bit more power in the bats. Power is almost a 79.
First delivery to him on the way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play. Next to bat for the Giants, Ender Inciarte. He's looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. The 1-2. Softly on the ground to first. Primetime fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping into the box, Rich Primetime. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Schebler going back. He can't get to this one. It's off the wall, and that should tie the game. And he is into second base with an RBI double.
Too short of a home run. See, that's why I said I need another bat, man. I need a bat with more power. And that would have been a friggin' home run if I had more power.
That comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen, and I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sinking cut. That is unbelievable. He's able to get that knock in that big spot.
I go for the steal, man. Nah, because he's slow.
The 3-1. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Don't strike out, man. Don't do it. Don't you do it. Don't you strike out.
Now
don't
the
you do it.
Steal is on here. Oh, and he misses it. A play at the plate, and he is out at the plate, trying to take. At the plate, Rich Primetime has 1 away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. And a dive, but he's back in.
And that high fastball.
Here's the first pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound.
Yeah. I
and
just
he
say
won't
that
even
it's
think
a
about
sack
second
bunt.
as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
It's a sack bunt.
Here's Joe Panic. No career at-bats for him against this particular arm in the past.
Hey, not impossible, but probable, even when you're at home, to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy. They've got the work cut out for him. Hey, it took them an extra frame to do it, but hey, they're not going to complain as they lock up a nice road victory here in 10 innings.
6-3 the final score today. Jake Barrett gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Archie Bradley earns the save out of the bullpen, his 5th of the year. So that's it for us this afternoon. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac.
And do clutch when you needed to do it. Da 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 da.
Elite players become so by continuing to look for ways to refine and improve their skill sets.
Stop annoying me. Let the brother sit here in peace. Let's see. Equipment. You got 3 fucking... Yeah, the one I'm using, 7 power. I need one with more than 7 power. I should buy some batting gloves. Because my gloves only got 5 power. And 1 contact. So I need to get some better gloves. Socks. Got socks for speed. Because my speed is atrocious. But I'll do that off stream. Let's see, batting cage, plate discipline, contact. Feeling on accuracy. I don't really need all that. And arm ain't got to be all that strong. I play first base at current cap, so it can't do anything because those are at cap. I'll do contact. Dodgers. Francisco Lindor is on a cold streak now? What the hell? He was just on fire, now we got a fucking snowflake next to his name.
Friday Night Baseball from Dodger Stadium in L.A. Tonight, the first... Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And when he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in this last one, he threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
There we go. That's a nice hit. That should be another home run. Oh, that jizzed out the wall. Run, stupid, run.
Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
I thought that was going to be a home run.
Between an average hitter and
Man,
a very good hitter.
If I went and bought that bat, it would have been a home run.
Pitch, but this guy goes down and gets it, muscling it to the outfield for an extra base hit.
Now it's the all-world
all-star
shortstop Francisco Lindor, and he'll hit with a chance to push across the game's first run.
Yeah, great RBI opportunity here, but at the very least, he needs to find a way to advance that runner to third. Small things like that in a tight game can make a big difference.
His foot in play to the right side of the infield, barehanded by Castro. Great play, but no chance to get it out, and now there'll be runners at the corners.
Maybe that made him mess up.
Coming to the plate now, Manuel Mejia, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Manuel Mejia. Go,
now
Manuel.
1-0. Runners on the move for second. That's a strike to throw down, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Putting a lot of pressure on him here to start the inning. Runners on the corners, and they send the runner from first. Got in there safely, and now that takes the double play possibility away and gives them 2 guys in scoring position.
You don't have to worry about a double play if it strikes him out. Come on, just hit the ball.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Los Angeles Dodgers.
Yasmani Tomas.
The guy I want to spot shadow today is Cody Bellinger. Versatility is his game. The bat plays no matter where he hits in the lineup. But a guy who can play Gold Glove first base and move to the outfield.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Really impressive
Kershaw got
right
that number.
there. Sometimes as a pitcher, you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Strike out both of them. What's he doing?
Here's the 1-1. And that one just missed outside.
A lot of times you see guys get too aggressive and try to do too much at the plate with guys on, but right here he's doing a great job of waiting on the right pitch. Got himself ahead in the count now.
3-1.
Here's the game within the game. You have a better matchup on deck. You got a 3-1 count in this situation. Don't be afraid to put him on base and attack the next guy.
Set. Here's the 3-1, and a changeup couldn't get him to bite, and it's ball 4.
Yeah, well, when a guy's swinging the bat as well as he's been, this is a smart move. No reason to tempt fate out there.
The pitcher number 42.
Of course, put him on. Oh, he might walk the pitcher too. Well, he could go either way. Could either walk the pitcher or strike him out.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this?
No, because he's slow.
He does get out of it, and the inning is over. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rich Primetime. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Smoked on the ground left side. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. 2-out success, and that means Francisco Lindor will hit here as well.
I don't know how he got to that fastball right there. That looked like the old Tommy Hawk approach back in the 60s and 70s getting to that one.
Digging in the switch hitter, Francisco Lindor, a recipient of a National League Silver Slugger Award for his contributions at shortstop last year. A dive, but he's back. And there he goes towards second. Chopped weakly to the left. Shaw fields it cleanly. And safe at first on a bang-bang play as that last lunge was enough to beat the throw. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Kyle Schwarber. He reached on a single in his first try.
Kyle Schwarber.
Smoked on the ground up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run is in to score from second. It's now 3-1.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute.
Ready to take his hacks again, Jonas Geronimo, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the time up. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
That's how quickly things can change in this crazy game. The pitcher was upset about the call in the previous pitch, which could have...
Stepping in, Rich Primetime. He singled his last time up.
Make the
Towards second. And the 6th inning is progressing quickly here. Now 2 away. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Rich Primetime. He'll have a new pitcher waiting for him as we begin their half of the 8th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
This is a big out to get right here. This is their best hitter. He's a great hitter, and he's a guy that kind of spark plugs. He gets this team going. So
God, all on
right
now,
you really want to try to get this guy out to hopefully keep them from getting a potential big inning started.
Piscotty moves to his right and puts this one away in the alley.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
And this evening's contest comes to...
Need a whole new bullpen.
We are under the bright... Carlos Rodon will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour.
Swing.
Is that a grand slam?
Left field
Is that a grand slam? No.
It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
Man, this is a spot where you really want to get greedy as a hitter. Bases loaded, nobody out. You're hoping for that big swing of the bat. What does he get? A sacrifice fly.
Oh, man.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. And he is off to a dreadful start at the plate, as he has not hit the ball well in the month of April. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. Striding in once again, Rich Primetime earned himself an RBI with a sac fly his last time at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a drive out to left center field.
You're going.
Gappa. It's the Gappa.
Bregman rounds third and is digging for the plate. And a relay to the plate. And he is safe at the plate, and the lead is now 3-0.
That is what every manager is looking for out of the middle of his lineup. When you get your 3, 4, and 5 hitters producing this early in the season, it can be contagious, and everyone in the lineup starts to contribute.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Francisco Lindor picked up an RBI on a sac fly in his first appearance. Bouncer up the middle. Tough throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play. Digging in to try it again, Manuel Mejia. He reached on a single in his first try. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schwarber moves over, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Now the relay home run. A tag from Perez. He's out at the plate. Only one in the inning. Digging in and looking for more. Rich Primetime. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Lofted in the air out toward right center. The Scotties there for it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just ready once again. Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit the other way out toward right field. Piscotty's there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter.
I don't know what there is.
He'll lead it off against Lance McCullers.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but in the middle innings, they're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind.
And that brings up the left-handed hitting Travis Shaw. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive
You can never depend on the bullpen, boy. Yeah, you can depend on them to lose the game for you. That's what you can depend on.
He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Ready for another shot now. Rich Primetime.
First baseman, Rich Primetime.
Now a throw over, and the runner back safely.
Cutter, slider, sinker. Sky. Cut fastball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner.
To me, getting ahead 0-1, it's the most important pitch in the game, Matty. It puts the hitter on the defensive. I can only think of myself being in the batter's box. When I'm sitting 1-0, I am all over the gas, or I am allowed the opportunity to sit on something without fearing going 1-1. When you're down 0-1, you're
I know you have to be aggressive because you're down by 2 runs, but getting out is not the right thing to do.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. And, Dan, this could be a real make-or-break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
Runner goes for second, but he won't have to worry about a throw. Ball 4. First and second now with 2 away. So a big moment here, and standing in Manuel Mejia, and he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
It's funny. You know that the game was going to be over as soon as he came up to bat.
But a little bit of a sour note, though. Everyone has to head home, get on those computers, and get those taxes out before midnight.
Well, the Santa Ana winds are kicking, leaving us nothing but clear skies over Dodger Stadium. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich Primetime. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still
Pitching
early
went
on.
home today.
But you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the
Pitching is
things you
starting to
want
take
your
the
leadoff
day off
guy to
already.
get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Go hard, go hard, go hard.
Shaw gloves it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder, Cody Bellinger. He reached on a walk in his last time up and later came around to seared down the first baseline. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. So a good. We welcome you back on a sunny day here in. Leading off the inning, Rich Primetime, and they'll need him to get something going here. Hard hit ball to second. Gloved by Castro. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the 4th. Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. 4 runs, just 2 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Looked like it was like 30 miles an hour.
Moving parts in some guys' swings.
Like the
It usually
softest
takes
pitch
them
I've
a
ever
month or
seen.
so to get it ironed out.
Outfielder Stephen Piscotty the next to hit. It was a walk in his last trip. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in there. Base hit. And the second run will score as well, as they've opened it up to 6-0 now. Ready for another chance.
Told you, pitching on took the day off
He
today.
got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Grounder down the line at third. Shaw has it, and a wild throw there as he tried for the backhand, but it got right by him.
Well, pitching and hitting, I guess, took the day off today.
Up next for Arizona, Francisco Lindor. He
The
singled
whole
his
team
last
just
time.
decided to take the day off.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Shaw fields it cleanly. There's one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Travis Shaw. His previous meetings with Randall Delgado, he's 1 for 2. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Primetime has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2. Next for the Dodgers, Erasmo Ramirez. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Digging in once again, Rich Primetime.
First baseman, Rich Primetime.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Come on, come on, come on, come on,
Swinging
come on.
a ground ball to third. Here's Castro for one.
Pitches
On
get
to
the
first,
same.
it's a
2
double
pitches
play.
I hit, last pitches I hit went in the same fucking place.
This one ends with a 10-5 score. Los Angeles. But a
A player receives a check-in from one of his coaches.
Tuesday night, and we've got live baseball on MLB Network as we're at Alfredo Hernandez, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Cutter.
Stratton, a 32-year-old veteran. He was a first-round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Yelich, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Is pulled into right. And that's in there, base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
He had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets through, but eventually does get the third.
So in now for San Francisco, Wilmer Flores, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Gets this one down. And he will apply the tag himself, and the inning is over. Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Rich Primetime. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Dye ranging up the middle. In a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Robert Dye. Hit down the line at first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's running. Pitch outside the throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Hit on the ground out to short. Dye gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Damn it.
Left for the Diamond. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Robert Dye. Ready on 1 and 2. Right side. And that is through into right field for a single.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Here's Ender Inciarte, and with men on base and 2 away, it feels like this at-bat could go a long way toward deciding this thing.
No doubt, Matt. A base hit here. This game quite a bit, but if they can't score here.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. One left for
over the way. Come on,
so coming to the plate, Rich Primetime.
First baseman, Rich Primetime.
He's set. Here it comes. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
A shot down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over.
That's crazy.
For Arizona, they're up 5-1.
Leading off for San Francisco.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He doubled earlier in the game, 1 for 2 to this point.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long.
Into the box, Wilmer Flores. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. Back to first. A 9th inning double play, and they're an out away from closing this one out.
Always nice to get the first game of the series, but even more so when it's in front of the home crowd. Seems to energize everybody the rest of the series. Tonight's game comes to an end.
5-1 the final score. The Arizona Diamondbacks get the win on it. The show has baseball for you on a Wednesday night. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Rich Primetime, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. Marte over at second. Bregman at first. 1 gone. High and deep to right center. Chasing after it is Inciarte. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Digging in to try it again, Rich Primetime. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a breaking ball stays outside. Slap hard the opposite way. Shebler is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. We played 3 full. We're tied at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. This is in the air out to right. Marte is there for it. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Giants lineup. Stepping forward, Robert Dye, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is
over.
Here's Joe Panic. Career line against Shelby Miller. He's gone 3 for 8. Comes set, and the 0-1. Attempt here. And he'll just make the tag himself, and the inning is over. Ready for another shot now. Rich Primetime due up for the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Chasing after it is Inciarte. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Wow.
And that brings up Scott Shebler. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. The 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Marte has a play, and the inning is over.
The ball is just really slow.
Riding in once again, Rich
Primetime. Flying through the air.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
What a well-executed pitch right there. Just a little bit off the corner right there. Got a great hitter to go a little bit outside his zone.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Shebler waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Ready once again, Joe Panic.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The fucking fielder's gloves. That's what he's doing.
Here it comes, 0-2. Line to the right side. But he'll barely have to move out there and right as he hauls this one in for the second out.
Hey, it always feels good to win a baseball game, but when you can win one at home in front of your home crowd, all those fans cheering, this is a good win for this team.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Arizona jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Well, the clear skies typical.
Batting averages plunging into the.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rich Primetime. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. Now he'll step off and fire to the bag. And he'll dive back in. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ender Inciarte.
Now the 2-1. Get out towards second. Marte fields it cleanly to second for 1. Back to first, but it's right over his head.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there.
Leading off the inning, Rich Primetime, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Drilled right back up the middle. And there's one down now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Rich Primetime. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now we'll snap one off over to the bag. But the runner's back easily. And another snap throw to the bag. Runner back safely. Here's the first pitch to him. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. And that retires
no power,
the side.
One in track power swing sucked.
So in now for San Francisco, Freddie Freeman. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Bunt attempt here. And the throw goes to first, so the sacrifice works that time. Up next for Arizona, Rich Primetime. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Primetime is in. Wow.
Digging in once again, Rich Primetime. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the
Yeah,
gap.
of course we hit it to a fucking fielder. Why wouldn't we hit it to a fielder?
Ready for another chance? Rich Primetime. First offering on its way. And it's fouled away.
Now you can barely
Bases are
see
empty,
shit.
1 man out.
This is so fucking dark.
And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. Schebler racing back at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Well, it took about a game and a half to seal this deal, but they took the lead in the top of the 14th and
Well, through the whole fucking game without getting a hit, not one. And it's not that you're not making contact with the ball, you're just hitting it to a fielder. Every time you hit it, you're hitting it to the outfielder or the infielder. You're not hitting it in the gap or hitting it by them. You're hitting it directly to them. Well, guys, that's going to do it for me today. If you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to leave me a like. Make sure to leave me a comment. And, yeah, please don't forget to subscribe. It'd be greatly appreciated. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.